Go.
Here you go. Do you want to do it?
Okay.
So just go. Clap.
Okay, cut. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait, can I do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
Yay!
Cut one.
Children.
Children? We are professionals.
We finally made it. Who's?
I like,
I'm not a professional.
I like the toy.
I'm not a professional. We finally made it. Here we are. We're here at the factory, at the studio.
The
We're out
factory.
here. I don't know.
The sweatshop.
The meme factory.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm Eric,
I'm Mori.
and this is.
Shuttle Couch.
All right. Welcome to a long-awaited episode. We've been planning this one for a while. So to the viewers who have been waiting, I'm sorry, but I'm also just like not really sorry
Me neither.
about that because
There's like 6 of
I
you.
have my life.
Thank you for watching.
You have your life. You are busy.
Everyone's busy.
I'm
Everyone's
busy.
busy.
You got sick.
Yeah.
Well, you're overworked, so
Sorry.
it's yeah. You should be for being overworked.
すいません。すいません。すいません。すいません。
大丈夫。
すいません。
大丈夫。
We're here to talk about strings and rackets, something very important. Okay. Now, historically, strings very nebulous part of badminton technology. I feel like there's a lot of misunderstandings and misconception around string technology and, what strings, what gives you power, whatever. So we're here today with an absolute expert of a person. So everyone, welcome Sean. Sean owns his own business, which is?
Right now, I'm running our own business, like a level play, like small streaming studio. But if you guys are looking for like a high quality streaming, you can always like search level play streaming. Would you have our own website, and you guys can reach out.
Yeah. Sean is one of the most experienced stringers in the greater Seattle area, if not the most. And we're here today to interview him a little bit about stringing, the kind of the process, his history, how he got started, how he learned how to string, how he ended up starting his own business, and just to give a little more information to the viewers on like, what are strings? What are strings? So you call that string theory. Anyways.
That's a horrible joke.
Okay, so you take over here because you're the one who wrote this.
The first question is just really
Okay.
I want to give people a chance to understand like who Sean is.
Okay. I'm Sean. Yeah.
你是谁?
What's Sean?
So
done.
obviously Sean speaks.
That's a good question.
Sean speaks.
That's a good
Sean
question.
speaks Chinese. So Sean, can you give us a little bit of kind of history? Like where are you from?
Okay.
Like who is Sean?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Sean, and I'm from Taiwan. So I have been, streaming for at least like 15 years, probably rough like 17, 15 years. And of course, when I was, young, I'm a player. Of course, I trained at school, middle, junior school, high school. But all the time, I never become the top player.
Okay.
But probably if it's streaming, I can become the top streamer. So I changed the way. So, but still, it's a badminton.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do the tennis as well. But it's other story. So it's just like streaming, the same thing. But streaming is a different way. But it can become the top.
Yeah.
So what age did you start to play badminton, and then also what age did you start to do the stringing?
Age, I was playing badminton around 9, 10 years old. Yeah.
So
In elementary school?
Yeah. But it's like, for fun. It's not like the very serious training.
Okay.
And after that is of course school team. So you have to train every single day, like morning, after school, on Saturday. And I started training when I was in probably high school or in college. So another coach teach me how to string, the rackets. But the time is so different. So right now, everyone know the string job stop on middle, right? And what's the time? The string from the side, very side. The main string, and pull the tension from to the other side.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
That's weird.
So
Super cursed.
dangerous. Yes, it's super dangerous for rackets.
Yeah.
But of course, at the time, the tension like lower, So usually don't feel like too much. But right now it's like it's so different.
Do you want to say hi?
Jason,
Hey,
do you want to be a guest?
You guess.
There you go, there you go. Come on, come on.
Yeah. Don't be shy, bro.
Let's go.
Don't be shy.
And also right now the machine is like an automatically machine. Yeah, but before it's like a manual string, manual machine.
Like a crank machine?
Yeah,
Crank.
so they use the spring, so you have to turn, lock, clamp, point back, and do like more stuff.
Yeah.
And also the tension right now is way higher and younger than before. Yeah, because the machine right now is like consistent.
Yeah.
So when they feel, when the machine feels like the tension is not enough, they will keep pulling. But before, when the spring feel the tension is enough, they pop and you stop.
Yeah.
So right now it's like totally different.
I see.
Yeah.
The next question is like, why is good stringing important? Like, I guess like, why is good stringing important?
Okay, let me, sorry.
Do you want water?
No, I'm good. Okay, so what do you mean, like, what's your definition for good stringing?
Yeah. Like, why is it important? Like, for me as a player.
Okay, for you, what's
Like,
the good stringing
So,
job for you?
so depending, like, if I have a racket and I have $30, why should I go to you instead of going to somebody else? Like, what makes you better?
Okay, I would say, in my opinion, good stringer and good stringing, they can protect your rackets and make your rackets last longer. Because right now, people like to try high tension, I would say, but not good or bad. It's like sometimes you restring so many times on your rackets and you put high tension, it damages the rackets. So not like kill the rackets right away, but sometimes probably the grommets or the hole cannot handle the pressure. So it's just like good stringer can do something, can make your racket's life last a little bit longer. Sure. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, not good like a good stringer give you restring, and your smashing will be faster, or like you can become like better defender. You can defend all the shot. No, doesn't go that way. But good stringer, in my opinion, protect your rackets and put the right tension, make your rackets.
The way I would put it is like, it sounded like a bad string job can like nerf your racket, like kind of make it feel worse and like make it perform worse, make this string feeling inconsistent. Whereas a good string job will kind of bring out the best in the racket.
And I think like even more basic than that, like at the end of the day, like you need your racket to play, right? If your racket breaks, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so for in my opinion, for the most of people players and for the professional player, there's like a total different story.
Yeah.
So professional player, they do like a very extreme tension, like over 30, 32, 34 every single times. So they kill the rackets very fast.
Yeah.
But for everyone, recreational player or like club player, they spend like $200, $250, $100, and of course I want them keep the rackets for not forever, but at least they can play like more time. Yeah, as much as possible.
Yeah.
So it's a total different story.
Yeah.
Professional player, they do have a sponsor, but you guys know, so don't do too high tension, extreme tension. That's my suggestion. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, but if you string high tension and you suck, we're gonna judge you.
VG65,
I'm gonna judge you.
33 pounds every day, 100 ZZ. All day,
Just
every day.
do high tension. Just enjoy the sound. Just enjoy the sound. Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys mishit your strings or mishit on your racket and then you break your strings, come see Sean.
And
at
also,
least
if you
support
do
him.
high tension, if you miss hit at the same time, your racket has a very high chance to break at the same time.
Yeah.
Because the tension is uneven on your racket.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you want to gamble, you can do that, but it'll be your fault. So. Okay, next question. Oh, you read out the next question. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get my water bottle.
Can you talk about strings that you think are kind of interesting or unique?
The string about interesting?
Yeah, a string type
String type.
that you think is interesting or unique.
Okay. On badminton, in badminton,
Badminton,
most of the string are multi-filament.
multi-filament.
Yeah, multi-filament. So you can see like multiple fiber inside the string.
Yeah.
So very soft and give you a quick response, but not very durable.
Right.
But if you say different type, in tennis they have a polyester, whatever, synthetic guard, natural guard, this is a different thing. Because tennis they do slice a lot, like a spin. But badminton, like straight hitting. So I would say in badminton, some string probably can give you like extra texture on string serve, right? So you can, if you guys play, you know. So the texture give you different feeling, especially when you slice or do like a net shot. You can feel different. Do you know any feel string different?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. For me, like, especially between stringing and playing, I know that most of like when the feel of when you do like soft shots, especially, and you're not just like, you know, hitting really hard, most of the feel comes from the outside texture of the string. So if you guys have ever played with like the difference between like BG66 Ultimax versus Aerobite is pretty stark to me, because BG66 is like, it's not very rough on the outside, whereas, or maybe like even X-Bolt is a better example. X-Bolt's pretty smooth, so it's really good for power because the strings will just, you know, kind of repel the bird so quickly. But then Aerobite is very, very rough, and then it kind of bites the shuttle like really, really hard.
Yep.
Are your feet out right now?
Dude, it's pretty warm. I'm getting sweaty.
Put them away, dude.
No, it's your fault for getting distracted. No one was gonna say anything until you
Yeah, it's
did
fine.
it.
We need to add some flavor.
Add some
Yeah,
flavor.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
I guess, what is your favorite string, both playing and stringing wise?
For playing, I don't have too much preference, but I don't like a super thin string.
Thin string?
Yes,
Yeah.
some people like thin strings, a lot of power, but to be honest, the thin string, they get too thin. So when you put a tension, right, it's too bounce. So I cannot feel that string too much. So I prefer probably above 0.65 or 68 or 0.69. I would
So
say
0.68, 0.69 is your area?
So for example, BG80 or Expo 68. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good,
Yeah.
string size.
And then for the viewers, like the reference for stringing, I guess like thicknesses, you have strings like BG65 are going to be 0.7 millimeters in diameter, and then you have strings like BG80 is going to be 0.68, and then Expo 65 is like 0.65. So that 0.05
Expo
millimeters.
68?
65.
Oh, yeah, 65, yeah.
So that 0.05 millimeter difference between Export 65 and BG 65 is pretty
Pretty
it's
significant.
Very
yeah,
significant.
yeah. Well, you should give them like kind of a frame of reference where like are there any strings near 0.6? I know
Yeah,
like there's
Aerosonic.
6.3. Okay,
Aerosonic is
Yeah.
0.61.
And right now, more brand has like a lower, like a thinner than 0.6, like 0.58 or
Yeah,
56.
Mizuno has a-
The isn't the 100 string?
Yeah, 100,
0.58?
that is
Yeah.
100
58.
and I think Mizuno is the other one.
Mizuno,
So,
Kizuna.
yeah, just for reference, 6'3" and under is usually considered thin, right?
6'6" and under is thin.
Really? Okay.
Like 6'5" is already pretty thin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
okay. So then 6'6" to 6'8" would be medium, kind of.
I mean,
then-
nowadays, yeah. Because like
Yeah.
back in the day when 66 Ultimax was new, that was very thin.
The thin string.
Yeah, and that's like, the 66, is that 0.65 or 0.66?
If BG66 is 0.66, but 66 Ultimax 0.65.
65, right?
Well, that's not confusing at all.
It's not, yeah. So Ultimax, which is the more
But
common
I would say
BG66.
0.001 is like
It's-
not make a huge difference.
Yeah.
But it's 0.65. So yeah, that difference is, to me, it's pretty stark. Like I'm the same way as Sean. I don't really like thin strings at all.
Yeah.
It almost like you feel a lot more reverb.
Yeah.
Like you feel the racket a lot more.
The
or
feedback,
kind of like the shock. It's kind of painful almost.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, if you want to go that far, it's almost like you have to design your whole setup around it. Like if you have the wrong racket, then it kind of just,
Yeah.
it has nowhere to go.
To me,
right?
it's like almost like driving a car with like really, really tight suspension.
yeah.
And you're just like you feel
Exactly.
every bump.
It's like
in
with
road.
like on the proper track with the proper car, like
It's
it can
good.
be good.
Yeah.
But if you throw it on like a Toyota RAV4
Yeah.
and then like go off-roading, then it probably will feel like shit, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's an apt analogy, but we're gonna
we're
just
gonna
gonna
go
roll with that.
Okay. I guess a follow-up question.
But I haven't talked about stringing.
Oh, stringing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my follow-up
Mori,
question.
because you was my student, right?
Yeah. I was your student.
Mori know how to string racket. He's a good
he?
stringer.
You're
He's a good stringer.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's almost-
which string is your favorite string for stringing?
For stringing, it's really, really. Most people don't know the string even exists. I feel like. So with Yonex, there's BG66, like the OG. Then there's BG66 Ultimax, and then there's two more. One's called Brilliant, and the other one's called Force. But for some reason, I don't know why, BG66 Force is by far my favorite string to string. It's very uncommon these days. Like Lee Chong Wei used to use it a lot.
Oh, really? Okay.
But dude, when I string 66 Force, I can, no up, down needed. I can just push the string like this and it'll just fly through on the crosses. It's beautiful.
It's the spirit of Lee Chong Wei.
There you go.
Helping you string
So fast.
Okay,
string the racket.
okay.
Mole, Malaysia. My least favorite is for sure Aero by Boost, stringing wise. But it's weird because Aero by Boost is one of my favorite strings playing wise. But I hate stringing it because it's
Okay,
awful.
wait, I have one for you.
Sure.
I seem to remember you saying that Sky Arc was kind of annoying to string as well.
Sky Arc.
That's my least
Sean-
favorite.
Sean-
That's my least
That's your
favorite.
least
That's my
Sean's least favorite is Sky Arc. It's pretty high up on my list as well. I think the reason why Aero by Boost is higher on my list of dislike is because nobody strings Sky Arc. Like I guarantee you, most people watching this don't even know what Sky Arc is.
Yeah.
But Sky Arc is very bouncy and it feels pretty good. It has very like good control.
No, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's freaking oval string, right?
It's diamond shape. Right?
Okay,
It's diamond shape, right?
Yeah. It's like not the regular round shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like make the different texture on
Yeah.
the string. So,
So the cross section of the string. Oh god, this is not a good.
why are you gonna do that again?
Oval.
So basically, the cross section of a normal string is like this, but the
Like
cross section
circle.
of this is what Sky Arc looks like.
Ovally.
It's a diamond. It's got edges.
Little bit like a different shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like definitely not round shape.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not fully. Okay. So
And
why?
also
why
even the BG80 is not round shape as well.
Yeah, a little bit off, right? Yeah.
okay. So why do you hate stringing Sky Arc?
No, Sky Arc. I would say Sky Arc is a good string. Very bouncy, very soft, and
yeah,
control.
Feels
give
really
you like
good.
a soft, nice feeling.
Uh-huh.
But Sky Arc is like nature god. It's very soft, so very easy to tangle and twist.
Yeah.
So if a stringer they don't pay attention or they don't have a patience when they're stringing, when you pull, if you pull too fast, sometimes the string will twist and tangle.
Yeah.
So which means like it really that's bad
Okay.
for the stringing.
Yeah.
So you have to reduce your like speed and try to weave in to avoid any like damage for the string.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good answer because it kind of leads us into like a really good next point, which is like what defines good versus bad stringers, right? I think one thing that we'll talk about a lot in this podcast is like, in general, if you just want to get the string through the hole, anybody can do it. It's not hard. But to do
Just make sure every single hole has a string.
make sure
That's done.
everything's
It's done.
Yeah,
String job is
anybody
done.
could string
Yeah.
at that point, right? But the thing about what makes like a good stringer good is like attention to detail, care, and a lot of those things. Even if you're careful, you won't necessarily you don't know what to look for if you've never done it properly, right? So what Sean was even talking about there is like it's kind of indicative of some of the attention to detail that like we have as stringers, which is you don't want a lot of people when they see the string tangle, they'll just keep pulling it.
Yes.
Right. And if you've ever tried to break anything, when you twist it, it breaks way easier, right? So same thing with a string. If it keeps tangling and tangling and tangling, you're actually basically taking the skin of the string and you're basically just ripping
wringing
right?
it. Yeah.
So Sky Arc, the reason why for us it's so difficult is because when you, like we can string rackets and I think like under 20 minutes comfortably. If you're like really pushing it, like 14, 15 minutes if you're like going fast. But like usually around 18 to 20 minutes is comfortable. Sky Arc takes like around half an hour, I'd say. It's like 30% longer.
So significantly longer. Yeah.
It's just because it takes longer, but it's a kind of a testament to like Sean doing a good job, I would say, because a lot of stringers they'll just like they'll see the tangle and they're just like, oh well, it's tangled, and they'll fucking pull
But
it.
a tangle, which means the string has so much pressure at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you pull, you damage the string.
Yeah,
You damage
for
the string. Yeah, especially like Sky Arc is 0.69, so it's a thick string. If you into a shear hole, so very easy to tangle, too much pressure. And you pull, there's so. I would say So even a stringing job, so when you tangle everything, just reduce your speed. Just reduce the speed. Try to avoid the twisting or tangling
And I
kind
think
of stuff.
for if you want to kind of do a gut check, if you don't string your own rackets, but you get your racket strung, if you want to check if your stringer is doing a good job, just look for the text, basically like the writing on your strings from the manufacturer. So it'll either say like Victor VBS or Yonex BG, whatever. If the text is twisting around, that's a very, very clear indicator that the string is twisted.
Yeah, but if it twists a little bit, it's okay.
If it's a little bit, yeah.
So professional player, they don't really care. But if you twist like too much, of course the string breaks super
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Even not like the texture part. On the other part, on the light, you can see is it different. Yeah, if you twist the string.
Yeah, you'll see like a kind of striping.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit more about that kind of topic. What do you think makes like a really good stringer versus a kind of poor stringer?
Passion.
Passion.
Yeah. You need to
Like
pay more passion.
someone who really cares.
Yes.
about
So, but at
delivering
the same
good
time, you need
stringing.
to take more time. Even stringing, right?
Yeah.
From the main string, trees, the pull in the right angle, whatever, it take time. So a lot of people say, "Oh no, I already strung like 10 rackets, the 11 one. Probably I just don't. I want to do faster because I need to go lunch or whatever. And now I need to take break. So even though you don't take care of some details, no one know because you are the only person string that rackets, right? So when you pull string, if a tangle, twist, no one knows,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So if you want to improve yourself, you have to keep doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the detail. But the detail costs your energy, costs your time. You have to spend more time spending your energy. But if you like the sports, if you like the stringing job, that's why you have to take all the responsibilities.
Right. Yeah. Because customers are trusting you
Yeah. Yeah.
to give them a good product.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like they say with like chefs and bartenders, right? It's like all the time every time we go to a restaurant, right? Like we kind of trust them to not, I mean, we trust them to make it well, but then you also trust them to follow good practices like
hygiene.
like hygienic,
Yeah.
wash their hands and stuff. And even if you catch them slipping a little bit, like most of the time as customers, we're never going to notice, but we would definitely feel betrayed
If we found out.
if we found out that like, oh, this guy's kind of scratching his hair while he's cooking or whatever, and
Cutting corners.
yeah, exactly, just scratching his ass or whatever,
I mean, I've seen that with some stringers too, which is
Yeah.
fucking gross.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah. No, it's like taking the strings out of the reel, just drawing it through my ass crack.
Okay,
Like,
that's disgusting.
It's like I'm stretching. Yeah. I was like, I guess.
But yeah, no, I mean, like that's what it is, right? It's like when we come to like professionals and we trust them to give us a product, and as the customers, oftentimes like we don't have the knowledge that the professionals do. Same thing with like car shops and stuff. I think that's a very common one where
like you get scammed all the time.
Yeah, people they get a bad rep because like people they have these rumors that car shops are going to rip you off and stuff like that. And, so which is why it's so important to have people in the business that are passionate and honest and like really care about delivering the good product, which is kind of where we're at here.
Yeah,
right?
it seems
It's
like you guys play badminton. If you want to improve, for example, your net shot, you have to practice every single time. You have to take care of all the details.
Yeah.
Even in smash, your form, everything. You have to take out details, spend time. Same thing on stringer. Same thing on obviously most of the jobs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Details. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this like at Husky Open, where there are some other signs that maybe the string job has some mistakes or something. For example, the crossovers and stuff.
Okay.
Can you talk about some other things that people can look for and say, hey, maybe this string job isn't the best one?
I would say there's no best or the worst, and depending on the case. Even today, we talk about the stringing on the tournament, like the professional stringing, and like for the club player or recreational player, stringing job is like a totally different. So, for example, you like string 66 volts, right?
Yeah.
If today the professional stringer they told you like it's 36 pounds.
Yeah.
You're
Definitely
still
no.
pretty comfortable about that tension.
No,
with a
absolutely-
thin string.
Absolutely not.
Yes,
Yeah.
but even today is like a BG65 titanium with
Then
a
yeah.
34.
Yeah.
It's
All of
easy,
a sudden
right?
it's easy.
Yeah, yeah. This is different. Because thinner string, if you make a little tiny mistake, the string will pop like right away.
Yeah.
So
I've done that before.
Oops. Yeah, one time you forgot to switch the tension from the tennis,
Yeah.
and you pull the main string, pop the string just pop right away because of 50 pounds.
Yeah. So these Yonex machines, they'll always they'll do calibration for 10 minutes when you turn them on. and then they'll always start at 50 pounds, which is like a tennis tension.
Tennis
Yeah.
model.
Yeah. So I was stringing BG 66 or 65 or something. I don't remember what it was. My boss was right in front of me.
80?
Something like that. I
Oh,
don't
65. We're thin string, yeah.
And I didn't even, I only pulled the main string, which is 2 strings.
Yeah.
I just pulled it and I waited there and I was like talking to my boss for like 2 seconds and then boom, just the loudest fucking boom, like right in front of my boss. It's a $12,000 machine. I was like, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. It was bad.
No,
Oh,
just
boy.
string, just
Yeah.
string.
Just a string.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do that too much, the machine will get damaged. But
Got it.
yeah. Yeah. Once or twice, it's yeah.
Okay.
I've never done that again.
Yeah, but sorry, what's your question again? What's the topic?
No, I was just saying, like, you know, like, okay, so just
Sorry, I'm
you
not
know,
young anymore.
I guess
like,
yeah, like if when you are looking at a racket, how can you tell like someone
yeah.
did a
So
good
like,
job?
you're just you're 45-year-old uncle. You know, you're like balding, right? You go,
45,
you go-
younger, yeah.
Very young
Not
uncle,
you.
right? You go to the gym, right? You got your long socks, and you pick up your racket. You're just like, I want to know if the stringer did a good job, right?
Why is he texting?
And then it's like you, you know. So like, what do you look for? So I remember you said like for like the crossover string, that could be one thing to
Yeah,
look for. That's
kinda.
one mistake.
Yeah,
And then maybe look at the
But
knots too.
so even the cross, to be honest, they don't damage the rackets like too much. It's
Okay.
like you can see the stringer,
Yeah.
they pay attention or not.
Yeah.
If they really care of your string job, their string job, they will avoid the like a tiny
Yeah.
easy mistake. Yeah, and same thing. When you grab the rackets from the shop or anything, take a look at the main string. I would say, in my opinion, that's important. Is take over your string job, the main string and cross string. Make sure every single string, every single line, that's a straight.
No, like very square.
Yeah. So, if it's straight, which means I would say the tension probably will be acre. If some string, not straight, it's wave or
yeah.
like go up or like
Yeah.
the rackets will lose the tension faster. Because everyone know the straight, the shorter distance, right? So which means like tension is like tightness.
Yeah.
If the curve, when you play badminton, for example, when you play a game, when you see the string curve, you will pull it back, right?
Yeah.
You will do it back. But when you pull back, the string
Lower tension.
Lower tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Otherwise, I would say probably the important for me is like you can see the string is it straight or not.
Got it.
I think the big thing with like, the string crossings we're talking about are at the shared holes where you have multiple strings coming out of like larger holes. In those cases, it's not that if you have crosses, the bracket is bad. It's more like a bad stringer will not necessarily like do those things, but a good stringer will never do those things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if you get your racket strung with a good stringer and they make sure to check all those things,
Yeah.
You're safe.
They will intentionally look for it.
Grommets.
and just because a racket has crossovers doesn't necessarily mean that the string job is bad, but it does mean that the person doesn't have like the
careless.
frame of mind.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
So like other things might be bad.
They weren't as diligent.
You're right. So like maybe their clamps were too tight, and then the string is like worn out a little bit, or maybe their knots were loose, and
Right.
then you're gonna lose tension. All those things, I think they kind of followed the same like. You have to be very pragmatic about how you go about stringing, and if you miss the crossovers, that's like a very simple check, or like what Sean said with everything being straight. If you miss those things, you're bound to have done like other basic steps badly.
Got it.
Yeah.
So.
They need to change the grommets anyway. But I would say it seems right now, I think more people, they know how to, take care of their rackets. I think right now, everyone can search online to see a lot of like knowledge from stringing or like how to protect your rackets.
Yeah.
So some of our customers, they say, oh, can you help me to change the grommets? But even though I saw rackets, if grommets already broke, whatever, I would change it for my customer. But for more people, if you want to do a string job with your stringer, next time you can check the grommets. Probably they can change some grommets for you. That will be the easiest part to protect your rackets and protect your string.
Yeah, change your grommets, guys, because the grommets are more for your racket than they are for the strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes if you have really old rackets that you don't turn the grommets, you'll see the top especially. It kind of has like, we call it racket cancer because it's pretty irreversible. But it's where the grommet is like so far deep in that the frame has actually started to like kind of sink into the string.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, if you have that GG.
The racket cancer.
Yeah.
If you change your grommets often, they will reduce that happen, but doesn't mean it never happened.
Right.
Yeah. If you do high tension, it can be happen as well. But
Yeah.
it's just like change grommets can reduce racket cancer.
Do you want to talk about your stringing certifications?
Oh.
Those are pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
Yes.
the fun ones. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't really know too much about
Yeah.
stringer certifications. They just go, like if you go to the club and you string, right, more likely than not, most of those people probably wouldn't be
I would say 99%.
certified
Yeah.
at all. But and then some businesses will put like, oh yeah, Unix certified,
Yeah.
right? And and then you go and see that and you're like, oh, okay, that's cool, right? That probably means there's. So what does that? We want to find out what exactly that means. And aside from Unix, turns out there are other certifications as well. So as consumers and players, we want to find out, what does Unix certification mean exactly, right? Like, what does that mean for the stringer? Like, how much better can I assume this, stringer, like what can I assume that they know? And then for other certifications, in addition to the Unix, what does that mean for those as well? But let's just start with Unix certification. So what does that really involve?
To be honest, there's no certification in United States for the Unix. Yes.
There's no like license.
Unix,
nothing.
yes, no.
No, officially.
But in China, in Asia, yes, they do. They do have like different levels, like the stringers. But I don't know what how to exam or how to take the whatever test to see what's your level. But I do have like 2 certifications. One is the Haribito, Zangren, which means like from Japan, whatever.
Gosen.
Gosen,
Gosen
Gosen stringing team, whatever. They have like Haribito. Another string is like a USRSA. It's like an association. So they do tennis, they do badminton. So these 2 kind of certifications are what I have right now. But I took the exam probably 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. But
He's very young.
yeah, but they focus on different things.
Yeah.
So USRSA or Haribito. Haribito, like Gosen, they focus on your your stringing skills. But USRSA, they have to stringer learn more about the string self, rackets, about knowledge, because they have like a writing test.
The written test, yeah.
They both have a writing test. But I would say the other certification, the writing test, is harder than the Haribito. Haribito is like more harder than Haribito. The skills is way harder than the other one.
The practical test.
Yeah. So I would say this is a little bit different. But I'm not sure right now. I believe right now they still have in China.
Haribito?
Yes. It's just like Japan, they authorized the exam to give it to China. So we can take the exam in China because, as we mentioned, I don't speak Japanese. You can take a Haribito in Japan, for sure. For sure. But I only know few Japanese. But I don't think I can pass the test in Japan. But yeah, they have a translate in China, so definitely. But right now, yeah, because I don't know the certification in China what's happened because I took like 10 years before. Yeah, it's like long time ago, so I don't know. But yeah, I believe you guys can, if you're really interested, you can search online. Probably they have the information there.
Yeah. So I know you've talked to me about it quite a few times, like the Haribito exam.
Yeah.
But because like for someone to get like a Yonex certification in America, it's you legit just like film yourself stringing, and if you can put the strings through the holes, you'll probably pass.
Yeah, you just like send a video to the Yonex and other stringer or take.
And then they'll give you like a nice little sticker or poster that says.
I wouldn't say like everything's bad, but
yeah,
stringing everything and all the certification, all about the business.
Yeah.
all about the business.
Okay.
Yeah, because all the certifications from the sisters, right? Just so it's like other, stuff. So it's like about the business.
Yeah. It's like getting certified on Twitter these days, or verified on Twitter.
Okay.
It's like it used to mean something, which is like
Yeah, yeah,
Harbito,
yeah.
and now you can
Right.
just pay for it, which is
Okay.
Yonex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
of course,
yeah.
they will teach you some like how to string the rackets, give you like the knowledge, teach you what should you do, what you not do.
Yeah.
But everything you used to pay whenever you can take an exam. If you pass, of course you get a certification. But if you want to learn something, I would say that it's not a bad thing. I would say it's still good.
Yeah.
You still can learn something
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So with the Harbito one, so Gosen's obviously a Japanese company, but you traveled from Taiwan to China to take the test, right?
Yes. But they have a Japanese like examiner there.
Oh,
They have
Japanese.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
So we need a translator, like
Oh, I
an
see.
interpreter there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. So you said there was like about 30 people there taking the test?
Around, I forgot about around 30
30?
something. Yeah.
And then you said only like, how many of them passed?
Six something.
6 or 7?
6, 7 around. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. It's 20,
But hardware,
20%.
they take about more like your string details. They have a specific, you have to follow the rule. For example, the clamp, they will check, when you will clamp the string, right? When they clamp to the next one, the examiner, they will use a finger to feel your string. If you turn your clamp too tight,
There's the teeth mark.
yes,
Yeah. It's very
Oh, wow.
subtle.
Yeah.
But yeah.
it's kind of like a stop. Even though when you put the rackets on a machine, they will test out you set up the rackets too tight or like too loose.
Yeah.
You have to present everything you very confident.
Yeah.
Even not only stringing. Some stringer they will just like keep doing their job like very focused like this. You do like very focused and pay attention. No, you need to pretend you are very comfortable. You're professional. So they will score your attitude as well.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
Yeah. So you cannot like focus on your
Yeah.
thing. You need it like easy everything.
Like relax.
Yeah, relax.
I see.
Yeah.
It's like a
Interesting.
Do you think I could pass?
show audition.
I think you can. You're Japanese. You're Japanese,
So
right?
now
Do you think I
we're
could
just
pass
talking about
for real?
race.
I think so, but you have to follow
Their
the
rules.
stringing method. Yeah. So you just like you still have time to remember every details.
Yeah.
And also they will measure the rackets before the test and after the test.
Yeah.
So rackets are shape, right?
Yeah.
They will measure the widest, and after you're stringing, they will measure it again.
Oh, I see.
You'll make sure you keep the same shape.
Yeah.
Oh,
If your shape changes too much,
Yeah.
yeah, you will lose the.
So I guess
pattern.
that's another thing that we should get into that a lot of people don't know. When you string your racket, you're applying tension on strings, right? And you're pulling. What a lot of people don't know is that it actually changes the shape of the racket. So depending on what the tension is, and this is especially matters with the cross versus the main and the cross like tensions.
Yeah.
A lot of people like doing. I think Yonex recommends 10%.
Yonex recommend 10%, yes.
I think for us, we think that's very, very high usually. 10% is like too much usually.
For low tension.
For low tension, yeah.
Yeah.
I think past like 30 pounds usually you're okay.
Yeah.
But
Around 20 is okay.
yeah,
But depends on the racket's shape. Yeah. No right or wrong. Just like they have to follow whatever the rule.
Yeah.
And make it simple and consistent.
do you see it a lot where people's rackets are getting damaged because the difference between the main string and the cross string is too high?
Sometimes yes. So if you put like cross string like tension too high,
Well, I guess like
because
use
the
some-
shape you can see if the shape change, right? If the cross string has too much pressure, which means the shape change, your racket is like become like super narrow.
Yeah.
So which means the inside here is too much pressure. So you can see some rackets that crack inside.
Oh, wow.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which means like the shape change too much. But
Yeah.
sometimes not only just because the main string, cross string, the tension like too much different. Sometimes about when you put on the machine.
Yeah.
Sometimes you pull like too much or like you adjust like too tight.
Yeah.
So there's no specific answer say which way is good or is the best. It depends on the rackets.
Yeah.
Depends on the machine.
And yeah, I kind of like those answers because like a lot of people they'll think like stringing is all about like being fast or like doing like fucking Daiziying style the fucking pretty gap or whatever,
Yeah.
which is like for most players doesn't mean anything, but like you can tell just like how Sean talks about stringing, a lot of like what he preaches is like it starts with the smallest steps. Literally, when I started stringing, dude, I got so bored because this guy had me take the racket off the machine, put it on the machine,
yeah.
and take it off the machine.
Too many times.
I did it like I shit you not, like hundreds of times. There was like an hour where I did not pull any string. I just on and off.
Yeah.
And the reason is
the
because
simple and
Yeah.
boring stuff.
Yeah.
but it's important.
Yeah,
It's really
you
important
be
because
proficient about that.
what a lot of people fuck up from the very basic step is setting the racket on the machine. They fuck up from that point. They do it too tight. They do it too loose. Most of the time it's too tight. They'll stretch the racket out a different shape.
Right, and then messes up everything else.
Yeah, and then like I mean the base thing is we want to make sure that like you guys have rackets to play with, you know, in 5 years from now.
Yeah.
If you follow the right steps, and obviously if you don't clash or, you know, hit your racket on the ground,
Right.
you'll be okay. But if you don't do those things, your racket's gonna break pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't know those things. So
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like when I was learning how to drive, you know, I got my first lesson and then I'm like, oh mom, like, you know, I want to go out onto the road. So she made me go to my high school parking lot and practice parking for like an hour and a half. Like
Yeah.
literally
Oh,
parking
okay.
in the space,
Okay.
back out,
Okay.
parallel park, back out,
Okay.
parking. I'm just like, mom, I want to go drive on the street. She's like, you got to practice parking.
Yeah.
And like the
good.
first week, we just practiced only parking. And yeah, at the time, I was just like, this is like so boring.
Yeah.
But you know, it was the right move because it's
Yeah.
like you drive somewhere, you need to park.
It was so when I was doing that, I
Yeah.
remember thinking I was like, this is so like, you know, Karate Kid.
Yeah, the wax on, wax off.
So
Well, yeah. And
Okay, yeah.
yeah, it was so Mr. Miyagi. I was like, I'm gonna learn so much.
Racket on,
Racket off. Yeah. But I remember like now when I go to set, it's like I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how tight it needs to be.
Yeah.
I know.
Second nature.
Yeah, it's like so. And like when I see other stringers not do that, I'm like, it's like watching.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you fucking?
It's like
doing?
watching people curb their wheels when they park.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, but this way is not like 100% right.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just-
in a different situation, you have to adjust a different
sure.
different
Right.
way. Yeah.
Yeah. For example, like if the racket is sometimes damaged, you might have to clamp differently than if it's a perfectly like.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you have sometimes we have to string broken rackets for people. Sometimes you just have to like, you kind of have to like coddle a certain area a little bit more. You clamp differently that way.
I see.
Yeah, just to like protect the crack. Protect the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But when you crack on your frame, on your rackets, I would say just get a new one. Trust
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, if anybody tells you they can fix your racket, like
You can. You can.
you can't. It's just not gonna
It's
feel
just
the
never
same.
going to be, never going to be the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Just put the rackets on wall.
Yeah.
Put there.
So, okay, I mean, on the topic of main and cross tensions, and let's, like, I know we said it, like, really heavily depends, though. And we talked about Unix recommending 10% more on the cross and us saying it's overkill.
Yeah.
Okay, so where would we say, like, what ranges of tensions would we say that's overkill? Like, for example, I usually string at starting at between like 26 and 28, and I usually just do +1, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of normal, natural?
I think, and Sean, you can tell me if this is like not correct for what you think, but I think under 30 pounds, typically
Yeah.
plus or minus 1 pound is okay.
Okay.
And it's actually better for your racket.
Okay.
Because I've seen, especially like people who follow Yonex's thing really, really carefully. If you do like, if you're stringing 24 and then you add 10%, you're at 26 and a half.
Yeah.
That's a very, very aggressive, like you're basically stretching the shape of the racket to be very tall and long. Yeah, if you're under 30 pounds, just do plus or minus 1 pound. I think you're okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I would say even you keep the same tension, like 26 or like a 28 or 28, 29, 28, 30. To be honest, when you're playing, I don't think you can feel the difference.
No.
It's just like we try to keep the shape
The
of
shape
the
the
racket.
same.
It's all about maintaining
Yes.
shape. Yeah.
But some players, they do have a specific, the tension they want. So sometimes it's just mindset.
Yeah.
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 And also depends on the machine. If you have a like, good machine, even the same tension or like skip one tension from the main to cross, the shape will not change too much. And also depends on how you set up your racket.
Yeah.
Set the racket.
I guess we're talking about machines a little bit. There's like the basic type of machine. You have like the drop weight. You have the crank machine.
Yeah.
But then you have electronic machines. To you, what makes the difference between like a very, very good like Yonex machine versus like kind of like a worse maybe Leaning or a Victor machine?
I would say if today's a good machine, everything's like even.
It's even.
So, yeah, everything is even. So the company already set up for you, so you just put the rackets on. Very easy to set up your racket. But some, I would say, not bad machine, but some cheaper one or like easy going one. It's like they have every single part. You have to adjust like too much things, because if a human do too much things,
Mistakes.
yes, they make a mistake.
Yeah.
So machine always better than the human because they can consistent do the same job. So but machine, if you have to adjust too much stuff, probably not the good one in my opinion. But depends on different situation. Yeah. So no, which machine is the best? Which machine is the worst? No. Yeah. Some machine they design for badminton. Some machine designed for the tennis. So they focus on different things. So know which one is the best, which one is the worst one, and depends on the stringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say the stringer is more important or the machine is more important?
Depends.
For me, I think it's both very important.
Yes, depends on situation.
Yeah.
Even today, you use a manual machine,
Yeah.
and you need a stringer in tournament.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
This is so terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if today you have a small machine at home, you're a player and you like stringing, even the weight drop machine, I would say that's good. Weight drop machine, the tension minutes is good. It's like you take more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the tension, probably you will not do super high extreme tension like the professional player.
Yeah, probably under
So-
23, 24.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah.
Do you think people are stringing too high, in your opinion? Recently.
Okay.
Loaded
Depends.
question.
But yeah. But
It is a loaded question.
I don't blame them or if they want to try. Of course.
Yeah.
You can try what's the exactly feeling in high tension. What's exactly like low tension in that feeling. So most of people they want to string high tension because a lot of players they do high tension, right? They thought like they can smash as fast as like the top. But if you do high tension, there's like too much pressure for your frame, so you have to try to swing faster. Try to spin speed up your swing speed.
Yeah.
So no right or wrong, you can try. But same thing what I say is like you put high tension, you have to take the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your string broke, your rackets probably will damage you at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can try low tension. A lot of people thought like, oh no, 23 pounds like too low. You can try.
Yeah.
Probably you will feel different. Yeah, trust me.
You'll feel easy on your shoulder.
Yeah,
Nice.
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Especially for your recovery shot. Try it.
Yeah.
You'll feel
Defense, so good.
It's different.
Yeah.
Of course, some people say now it's too bouncy, like
Too-
very
yeah.
hard to control. But and also, I think you can search online. A lot of people say no, string is more important than rackets.
Yeah.
String is more important than rackets. Okay, in my opinion, the first important thing is like the people, human. You have to practice more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing about the gears. Okay, forget about stringing, forget about gears.
Yeah.
You need to practice.
Yeah.
You need to spend more time to practice, and then it's racket itself,
Yeah.
and the string. Yeah, the string at the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of us, people say no, string is more important because when a string is touch, when you swing, right? The
Yeah.
first time you touch the string because the bird touch it because of the string, not the rackets.
Yeah.
But the rackets, you have a string that's powerful. Yeah. So
Yeah.
practice about a human. You need to practice. But you want to buy rackets or string rackets, yeah, for sure. The running the old business, right? Economy.
Yeah.
So not about bad.
Yeah.
It's just like
If you're gonna string your rackets, come here. By the way.
we appreciate it. Yeah, arigato. Yeah.
I think you told me an interesting story like a couple minutes ago before we started recording. But
Yeah.
at the U.S. Open, you said they ran out of arrow bite.
Oh, that last year.
Yeah.
My wife. By the way, my wife she's a stringer as well. Anyway.
Yeah. She's pretty great.
And was a time on the first day. After the first day, the Yonex they the arrow bite is gone.
Gone.
Yeah, they don't have enough the string for arrow bite. So they decide to switch to arrow bite boost.
Yeah.
Stringing for stringers.
And for those of you who don't know, arrow bite boost is 0.72 on the main string and 0.67 for arrow bite. It's a 0.5,
The main string.
0.05 millimeter difference. It's huge.
Pretty big difference.
Yeah, this is the difference between like BG65 and BG66 Ultimax. It's huge.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But when the players, when we ask the feedback from player, they say, oh, yeah, it's okay. Not like it may make a huge difference. So for a lot of players, they say, what, really?
Yeah.
It's nothing different? But I think, because they do very high tension. So the string already stretched like too much, and also the string that's dead. So the high tension, you cannot feel like the power.
Yeah.
So I think they can feel it. They cannot feel like huge difference, and also they can adjust their whatever swing really quick.
Yeah.
But if you do like a low tension or like 23, 24, or even the tension you play with, probably you can feel it different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool because kind of what you said was like the first thing you need to do is practice first.
Yes.
You can tell those people practice so much because when they're in the different gym or different venue, they have to adjust to the lights, the air,
The wings,
the
everything.
the wind, the draft, the kind of sound when you're hitting. The string is like the last thing that they're probably worried
Right.
about.
Yeah. And then that all happens naturally too, right? It's like,
Yeah, like they can just calibrate after like half an hour of hitting,
Exactly.
which is fucking crazy to me.
They just want the consistent, everything exactly the same.
Yeah.
They can adjust by themselves. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was a really cool story because to me, like, I hate arrow bite like with a passion, but I love arrow bite boost. So when I was like, the pros were like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, that's crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Next time I try 31, probably you'll find, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, both of them make my arm feel horrible.
Yeah. I cannot feel my arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's an interesting point, though. Do you think that's the case for strings other than arrow bite and arrow bite boost too, where it's like if you're going past 30 pounds, does it all start to maybe feel similar in a way?
I would say older. I'm guessing because I would say if you do every string over in 30, like extreme tension, like high tension,
Yeah.
I would not say feel the same, but
Sure.
you will feel like different. But you can try.
Oh.
But that's your rackets. You can try it
Yeah.
whatever you want. But
I think it starts to feel kind of more similar. The higher tension you go, unless you have like a really fast swing, most of the time, especially past 30 pounds, like you can't really tell. Like a lot of
string
the
move, yeah.
the string doesn't move as or the string it doesn't move as much. So you have to like really push it. So yeah, I feel like most people wouldn't notice a difference between most stuff.
No, makes
But
sense.
of course, thinner string like 65 and aerosonic, if you put 30, of course you can tell different.
Yeah, instantly, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you do 65 or PG80, like a super high tension 32, 33, if you don't have enough swing speed to make the string move, I don't think you can tell what's
both
the
gonna feel like
difference.
shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you just hear a sound, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good segue to talk about the tension, right? And how that affects like gameplay, right? So you were mentioning, right, when we were talking before the recording, does tension matter more than the string type? Right?
I think so. in
To
my
me,
opinion,
I think
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right tension, you can, easy to make the string move. And where is the power from?
Yeah.
Yeah, if string never move, which means the tension is like too high for you, and you don't have a power.
Yeah.
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 I can legitimately think of so many people I know that string probably 2 to 4 pounds too high for what their actual swing speed is.
Yeah.
If you want names later, I can.
But same thing, everything like but same thing, everything is about a preference.
Yeah, preference.
So
yeah.
so like for example, some professional player they prefer high tension, but some professional player they prefer low tension as well. But their smash is still pretty fast.
Yeah, even some very good players like
Yes.
Li Yang just won the Olympics 2 times in a row.
With 27 pounds.
27 pounds.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
string super high tension.
For men's, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's almost, yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
the smash is super fast.
And then
Yeah.
even like Misaki Matsutomo from Japan.
Yeah.
She won 2016 Olympic, like Rio Olympics for women's doubles.
Uh-huh.
I think she strings like 25 or 26.
Oh, wow.
24, 26.
Yeah, 24, 26. She uses a Wilson racket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wilson Fierce.
The white color.
Yeah, the white one. It's so
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah. So it comes down to personal preference.
Yeah.
Always
and
preference. Always
ability
preference.
to
Yeah.
modulate the
Yeah.
flex in the string
Yeah.
from the technique, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
other than that, it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yeah, even like high tension, yeah, you can keep it high tension. Doesn't mean that's bad or something. If you already get used to that feeling, you just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing we mentioned before, like what's a good stringer, what's a bad stringer. Even today your stringer, you do their machine is like a manual machine. They do 26 pounds, and you already get used to the pressure. Even though you give them that rackets, I string with a 26, with a high quality whatever string job, they will feel no, probably they doesn't like because
Yeah.
the pressure is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything is about like consistent. If you already get
Consistency, yeah.
consistent everything. So if you like that stringer, the pressure, whatever, just
Yeah.
keep the same.
For sure.
Yeah, just keep the same. Doesn't mean like high tension is good or bad, low tension is good or bad. No.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing for me that's like defines a good stringer. The two things for me are like, hey, are they gonna break my racket?
Yeah.
Is the first thing. Second thing is, to me, I don't really care. Like if someone else is stringing my rackets, it doesn't matter what they string like. But if I go to them 10 times, I want those 10 times to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
And a lot of more amateur stringers, every single time they do something, they don't have that regimen of I'm gonna do step A, B, C, D. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this and then that. Oh, I'm gonna change this today. And then every single time they string, if you get multiple rackets strung from an amateur and you just, let's say you get 3 of your rackets strung, they're all the same model, and you hit them together, I guarantee you, the tensions will like sound different.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really, really easy tell that they're like kind of changing things before, like between steps.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So that led into something else I want to talk about. Let's talk about stringing and rackets themselves. Okay, so we can talk about things like racket brands,
Okay.
specific like patterns, specific qualities of rackets that make them easier or more annoying to string. So
Sure.
where should we start from here? Let's talk about let's talk about number of holes because like that's just
Number of holes. Oh, okay.
Because that's
There you
like
go.
I feel like that's pretty natural pace to start. Okay, so like most standard rackets have how many
70
holes?
76 holes.
76, 72.
72. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
76 is like the most.
Right.
so,
Okay,
now.
and then there are different ones outside of that. You know, Yonex had a 68 hole pattern
Yeah.
for some time.
88S Pro, 99
Yeah,
Pro.
was that any different?
But right now it's
string?
the
No.
new generation, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
no more.
But was that any like annoying? Or
Do you like
normal?
68 hole?
Well, just as a stringer, like, does it matter? Not really.
not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fucking hate 68 hole.
You
Makes me
hate,
so angry.
you hate it as a player or a stringer?
Stringer. Player doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think Yonex is doing their thing.
Sure.
They'll make a good racket.
Okay, why do you hate stringer?
As a stringer, if you're depending on the machine you use, if you use like this is very specific models, but if you use like a Yonex PT8 Deluxe, the clamp has 5
5
teeth.
teeth.
Okay, but the way the holes are on the racket, they're pretty wide, so they don't always match up. So you'll get like this weird thing where you have to put 2 clamps and then the string has to go
So
over
you
like
need
this.
to bend the string a little bit.
Yeah, you have to like move the string
Move
over
the string
a
a
little,
little bit.
Ooh, okay.
which is not bad. It just looks. It's just uncomfortable.
It's a little cringe, yeah.
Yeah. But on the newer machines, like the PT or Precision 9.0 or Precision 8.0, they have 4 teeth.
Full
Okay.
teeth.
So then they'll nicely slot in like this.
Okay.
But still,
But it's still a little off.
Yeah.
Still
Because
a little off,
because the spacing is so big.
Uh-huh.
So to me,
Okay.
I fucking hate it.
Okay, got it.
Because it doesn't fit, it's not nicely.
Yeah. Yeah. Not as God intended.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also the number, so many shared holes. The top is all
I
shared
would say
holes.
it's like similar like a 72 hole
Similar,
racket.
yeah,
Yeah,
similar,
Yeah, 'cause there's 3 shear holes.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Have you done any patterns that are greater than 76 holes? Like any of the 80 or 90?
Yeah.
Patterns?
We do. I think I strung like 62 holes.
62 holes?
Yeah, 62 holes.
Oh.
Rackets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Redson?
Yeah, Redson.
Yeah,
There's a
that's fun.
62 hole rackets.
Okay.
And
We'll talk about that in a second.
68, of course.
Yeah.
Yonex. And 72, 76, 78, 80, 88, 96.
96.
96.
Wow.
Is 96 the Babolat one?
No.
No.
I know
this is
No, Babolat is 88.
Yeah, there's a Forza.
Forza.
Forza
has some
nice whatever
pretty
the
crazy
great
ones.
Dude,
Punch-Out
96
one.
is so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
96 hole. There's so many holes
Yeah.
on the frame, and
So-
the string pretty narrow. The square
Yeah.
pretty narrow.
Was it difficult to
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And it costs more string.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, yeah.
That's the number one thing that pisses people off.
And also because you need to adjust the string, right? Make it every string, a single string like straight. So you take like so much time to
Okay,
adjust the string.
It's just more labor for a single racket. Okay.
But they're yeah.
At the same time, to be honest, in my opinion, that rackets usually I would not recommend the high tension.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the rackets say you do low tension, you feel high tension because they get too narrow.
Yeah, the holders they're tighter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you do 24, you will feel like 26. So they will say they recommend you do lower than 26. But a lot of players they say now I want to do 26, 27 because you can see the frame is here, this size, right?
Yeah.
If you put too much hole, which
Oh, it
means easy
makes
to
it
break.
more fragile.
Yeah, more
It's
fragile.
basically like less material.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen a
Okay.
96.
I got curious, so I do want to pick one up eventually. But I have no freaking clue where I'm supposed to get those. So
I think for me, I've strung 80 and 88. The
Yeah.
Babolat and then the Meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Victor.
Victor. Yeah, Victor used to have the 80 hole racket.
Yonex had the 80 holes rackets as well.
Oh, next stage?
Next gauge.
Yeah.
Next
Astrux
gauge.
next
oh
stage.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Astrux next stage is 80 holes.
Okay. Got it.
That one is basically just like the bottom. Instead of a shared hole, it's a pass through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Instead of
see.
the top.
Okay. Yeah. So speaking of brands, let's talk about some weird ones.
You didn't want to talk about 62 holes?
No,
dude?
real one,
Yeah, wait,
ones,
what?
there is no hole. Just like you have to make a string outside of a frame.
What? That's a
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
I've seen that for tennis, not for badminton.
That's a badminton as well.
You know what I'm talking about? The Prince?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
When I was in Taiwan, I strung like so many weird rackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
Yeah,
that is
you,
crazy.
you have to like make the string outside of
That's
you have to
fucking
pad it.
crazy.
You have the outside.
What brand
cover.
makes that?
I forgot. I don't remember the brand.
That's so
Come on, and
cursed.
it's like 12 years ago, whatever.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Okay. Well, if I see it, maybe I'll. Actually, I don't even know.
I'm
Like-
not sure you can buy them from Taiwan.
Yeah.
I think no one sold it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about some other brands that have some weird stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess Redson is the elephant in the room.
Redson is, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So Redson, just to recap, has a lot of what they call the grommet-free rackets,
grommet-free.
where like they have a lot of models where the single pass holes just have no grommets.
Yes.
They recently released their ESG racket, which just has
No
no
grommets.
grommets whatsoever.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So
By the way,
Yes.
that racket is one string, two knots only.
Oh, you can't string two strings? Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Because the design. They only make like one hole bigger. They
Ah.
only give you like one, like the hole for
Unless
tight
you're
string.
really, really good and you can shove two strings in the...
You probably
No,
couldn't do
I would
that.
not suggest you do that. But yeah,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
The ESG?
Yeah.
I can string it.
you can string.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I've
I'm
never
sure
seen
you-
it before.
Okay, I'm sure you.
I've never
could.
seen it before.
It's
You
a very
just
nice
check the
looking
rackets
racket.
and figure out
Yeah.
pretty easy.
But anyways, so talking about the grommet-free, is it a pain in the ass to string? And and like, what are some adjustments you need to make in order to string those frames?
Well, let's start. Do you like stringing the...
Redson.
Redson, like SG, MG?
Okay, so I would say SG, MG, and the newer model, they make the rackets differently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I know
right
SG,
now,
MG are
the
different.
new generation, easy to put stringing.
Oh, really?
You don't have to find a right angle. Yeah. So they use a different way to make the rackets. So right now, it's easy to string.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's okay right now.
bad.
Even the old model for me is not.
It's not that
doesn't-
bad.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
It's like when
Yeah.
you just practice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess
just
like
find a right angle.
for the viewers, basically when you have a grommet for a regular racket, you basically have this like solid piece of plastic. It's a tube. So as long as you get like if this is the head of the tube, as long as you get the string here, and
Yeah.
you just push, it'll very smoothly just come on the other end.
Yeah.
With a grommetless racket, you have this like you have a hole.
Because the inside is hollow.
Yeah, the inside's hollow, so
yeah.
you have like top hole, your
Yep.
bottom hole, and then in this
There's
middle
just
is like frame.
No man's land.
So
you
if
go-
you stick the string in like here, you can go all the way around
All the
if you
way.
want
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I have a diagram of this like on
Yeah,
my
you
computer.
can
so
pop it
I'm
up on
gonna-
the-
Yeah, exactly. So so I remember one of my friends got a Redson and then brought it to some guy in the Bay Area to string, and then the guy like went to him and just like, dude, this is a pain in the ass. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't know,
It's
right.
yeah. If you don't know, and for me, like the older Redson rackets, especially, I think, if you don't cut the string, if you don't make it a nice like sharp point,
it makes
it won't go
really hard.
through. And also, if you string stuff like Aero by Boost, because it's so sticky.
Oh.
It kind of is like,
I see.
for me, there's a lot of friction getting through, so it's a little slower.
Got it.
But some people like that. Shout
So
out.
here's something interesting, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this or have any theories, and if not, that's okay. But I noticed that when I asked for the same tension on a Yonex frame and a Redson grommet-free frame, the grommet-free frame always comes out about 1 pound lower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know
So
what?
like if I string both at 26, then the Redson will sound.
See how
sound
excited
like
he is? He's so
25.
ready.
Okay, so do you know what? Yeah, do you want to talk about that?
You want to pay the fee to unlock them? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Super secret.
No,
That's
just
my
kidding.
whole life.
Just kidding.
premium
I would
access.
say, in my opinion, because 70 hole grommets and 76 hole grommets rackets, the sizing is different, and the string is different as well. So I think there's a reason why they make it different. So when I string it with a 72 6-hole grommets rackets, you need to use a little bit more string.
Yeah.
But if you string with a 76-hole grommets rackets, you can use less string. The frame size is different.
Yeah.
If your frame size bigger, of course you will feel the tension lower. If your frame size smaller, you'll feel tension higher.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the string on the 60 hole is like different. The main string, I think main string both are 22.
22 by.
22 by 22 and by 22 by 21.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's the reason why they make it.
Okay,
different.
so it's not doesn't have anything to do with the grommet free holes. It's just that the head is bigger.
I think it's
in
more.
my opinion, yeah,
Okay.
because I don't know how they exactly make the rackets or
Sure.
make it different.
Yeah, it could be something else. But
But at the same time, since the grommet is free, right, right, so the string just touch your frame.
yeah,
So definitely you get like direct feeling from
Yeah.
the hitting.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you said a good thing there. It definitely, like, hole pattern matters a lot. Like,
Yeah.
if you string, I think a really good example is like Arc Saber Z Slash or Z Force 2. The head is so small. If you string that and then you string like a Arc Saber 11,
Yeah.
they feel completely different.
Yeah.
Like, one is so much higher. But then even if like you string the Redson racket I was talking about was the Shape 03, 62 holes. That thing, it literally says on the label, it says string 2 pounds higher than you usually would. It tells you to bump up
Okay.
because the spacing is like
Big.
Really big. Yeah,
Less string, yeah.
yeah. So if you string 24 usually, string 26. If you string 26, string 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that racket is also like this much shorter than a regular racket.
Yeah, a little bit shorter.
It's
Yeah.
like this much.
Yeah.
It's
Makes
pretty
sense.
significant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels so.
It's good.
It's
When you
defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Attack, nothing.
Yeah.
So limp.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can find a nice angle.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true. I love that racket.
Yeah, and just a very extreme example to illustrate that. I recently got a sweet spot trainer,
Oh yeah.
which
Oh, the small racket.
yeah,
right?
the small racket head, and I think you told me to do it at 24 or something like that.
I think 20
Or 20,
22,
maybe even
23.
lower than
Yeah,
that.
low,
Yeah.
But yeah,
low tension.
so it's really weird how that works. Even like small changes in racket head size can or string pattern can
Or
make
like
a huge
if you look at a
difference.
tennis racket.
They have a
Yeah.
sweet spot rackets as well.
That was yeah.
Yeah.
These are rackets.
But you still feel different because when you put a string on there, right? When you swing, you feel different.
Yeah.
Because a smaller frame, the air easy pass
Air-
through.
air resistance,
Yeah.
less
yeah.
air resistance,
So
yeah.
bigger frame, this is feel different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, during the training, defense, everything, that's good. But
Yeah.
the feeling compared to regular rackets, it's still different.
Yeah.
It's still different.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this time to be salty about Mizuno grommets?
Yes.
Yeah, Mizuno rackets. Okay,
Wait, hold on.
yeah.
Just say that part again so we can, because I think I interrupted you while you were talking. So
No, that's okay. Yeah, so Mizuno rackets and their grommets. Do you want to take
Okay.
a moment
You wanna
to be
talk about
salty
the
about
Victor
it?
as
Okay,
well?
well before that,
I don't want to say something bad.
oh yeah, that's okay.
do you want me to pop
the
off?
people
I'll
need
pop
to
off right
know-
now.
Yeah, but first let me say the rackets themselves, good quality. Okay.
Okay.
Ex-
For Mizuno, for Victor a couple years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
We don't need to talk about brand. We just talk about the.
No, not
Whatever.
even the. I'm not okay. For
Which one? Which
Mizuno,
one?
I'm talking about the rackets are good. The
Yeah, rackets are
the
good.
grommets
Okay.
themselves are shit quality.
Go off.
So bad.
Yep.
And this is me. I'm a Mizuno fan. I use my main driver is like a 40S11 Quick.
Yep.
It's my main racket. The grommets are shit. They just like you string it once and then it just okay, it's just completely gone. The thing I was talking about with Victor is, do you remember like 5 years ago when they first came out, Drive X 9X?
Oh yeah.
The quality control on the grommet spacing
Oh, yeah.
was so bad.
Yes.
Dude, you're stringing this racket, and especially at the top is super noticeable. This hole and this hole is supposed to match up with this hole and this hole. It'd be like this. It'd be like a 2 millimeter difference
Oh,
on
my
both sides,
goodness.
and it would go like.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yes.
Things you notice as a stringer is just so funny. I remember like Drive X 9X had it really bad. A couple Brave Sword had it like that, and then Astrox 6 and 7. This is how long I was stringing.
Aura speed, hypersonic.
Hypersonic.
Plus.
Yeah.
That racket, and that's happened on that racket as
Yeah.
well.
And those are like high end rackets, but Victor made them
Supposedly,
cheaper.
yeah.
They were like $160.
Yeah.
So yeah, Drive X 9X, dude, the quality control was bad. And that was like
But I'm not sure that will affect the
play.
play feeling or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like if they fucked up that,
What
what
else?
what else did they
Right,
fuck up on
exactly.
you didn't
Is
see?
the handle just gonna fall off?
Yeah.
Like, you know. So
I will say about the Victor, the grommets. So right now, you know, Victor, some grommets is a white color, right? For like a thruster,
Yeah.
for whatever, the grommet is white.
Or like JetSpeed S12.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just want they can improve the quality. Sometimes brand new grommets, the first pull, they crack.
the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they come
Even-
out.
yeah, they came out.
Yeah.
Or it came out is okay. It's just like, you know, the grommets, the shape like this, right? Like mushroom, right? The mushroom.
Xianggu.
Yeah.
Yeah, xianggu. But when you pull, they crack.
Yeah. Like the top cracks open
Yeah,
like this.
yeah, it open two piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the friend just touch the string,
Not
touch
one
the friend.
piece. Two piece.
Two
Yeah.
piece. Yes.
one
So
piece.
I hope they can improve the
Yeah.
grommets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because the grommets is important.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, let's talk about that a little bit. So, like, Victor, obviously a big Taiwanese brand, right?
Yeah. They make a good rackets. They make a good.
They make good rackets.
Yeah.
But they still manufacture now. They move all their manufacturing to China, right? They're not doing.
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's still some rackets, but probably made in Taiwan. I'm not sure.
Because I think what I was talking about with the Drive X 9X, that quality control, that was when they switched over to China.
Okay.
And then when they first moved from Taiwan to China, the quality control was so bad at the beginning.
Yeah. Quality control doesn't mean like bad quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Quality control.
Yeah.
It means inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But I mean, like, yeah, China as a whole doesn't make bad stuff. I mean, like, Li-Ning is probably like some of the higher quality control these days. Their Li-Ning's grommets for their high-end rackets are so good.
Right now, yes, depends.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I don't know.
But right now, you know, right now, Victor, they make their name on the grommets as well.
Same
Oh,
as
really?
Li-Ning.
Yeah, same as the leaning. Yeah.
Li-Ning did it first though.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
cool.
did it
They
first.
did,
They
yeah.
did
They
it first.
did
You can see the leaning, the logo, the name
Yeah.
on the grommets.
I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool.
was like, holy shit, that's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
But no, Li-Ning, I think
Yeah.
for me, they made really, really good grommets. Yeah.
They made good rackets as well.
Yeah.
Before they spent like so much money and take a lot of
Before
time.
it was so bad. 3D caliber.
No. They try to make the rackets in a very high quality way,
Yeah.
but they cost a lot, and people cannot tell. you know why? Because when you make a racket, it's like when you bakery the bread.
Yeah.
To be honest, you need to put it in the oven, just like high temperature
Yeah.
stuff. So when you make rackets, there's like a small like bubble
Yeah.
in the frame. So your leaning, they used to try to reduce the bubble. Probably they try to make it to zero. But the player or most of the player, they cannot tell
Yeah.
if there's some bubble there or there's no bubble there. So leaning costs a lot of time and spend a lot of money on that. But because of the business, right? I
Yeah.
mean, companies still need the money, so
Yeah.
probably they change it some way.
So they
but
give-
I'm not sure right
okay.
now. But
They give
yeah,
up on it.
Yeah. I see.
I wish they'd spend that effort into making sure the wood in their handles was consistent. Because
Oh, the
He's so mad that the wood in the Li-Ning
okay,
handles.
so
is-
I care
really?
about the wood, the
Okay.
handles, because like I mean, I guess we would say like for Yonex rackets, like the QC is really consistent in terms of balance and weight, right?
I think
Overall?
Yeah.
for all of Yonex's like
Very
faults, and I
consistent.
think the main thing for me is like they're very uncreative.
Yeah.
They're very consistent.
Yeah.
They're probably the best. The reason why they're the best is because they're consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing, so I mean, I can't speak to the other stuff that you guys see as stringers, but like you know, for my videos, I take off all
Yeah.
my grips and I measure every single racket.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, Yonex definitely is one of the most consistent. I think the wood in the handle is very important, right? I do
Yeah.
think it is for a couple of reasons. And the most fundamental reason is because the handle has one of the biggest influence on the balance and the weight of the racket. And if you get even a different cut of wood from the same tree, it can throw it all off, right? And and that's not even beginning to talk about if you get wood of different density and whatever, right? And this is actually really hard, so I don't know for sure, but my theory is that out of all of the materials that you put to make a racket, right, it's easy to ship the carbon fiber, the T-joints, like the shaft materials to the factories and have that be consistent across all manufacturing regions. But wood is, relatively speaking, very big and a little heavier. And doesn't make sense because it's almost ubiquitously available anywhere natively.
Yeah.
But what you end up having is that in different manufacturing regions, you see different varieties of wood being used. And then across manufacturing regions, you get very, very inconsistent results. Because in countries with more porous trees and wood.
This is a crazy theory, man.
Yeah, but I'm serious, right? Because like I have like maybe, I actually was on a mission to prove this. Because I bought like, I have like 9 Axe Force 80s. They're really common on the used market. So I bought like,
You have 9?
Wait, no, sorry. I have 8. I have 8.
Oh, so much better.
One matters.
Yeah. But among like in the same weight class, sometimes they vary as much as like 3 grams.
That's not even that bad.
From
3 grams, like from 4U.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
3 or 4 grams.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
I've seen so much worse.
I mean, yes, we've seen worse. Like I've
Victor
heard of the
Seven.
Victor with the balance points up to like 20 millimeters different. That's pretty bad.
Have you seen the 312 millimeter Brave Sword 12s? Or 315 millimeter?
Yeah.
It's like the most heavy racket ever, dude.
Brave Sword 12s?
Yeah.
High balance.
Yeah.
Hand
Oh no,
heavy.
sorry, Brave Sword LTD.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I have one that's like 312.
It's a fucking clown racket, dude.
Yeah.
It's a clown
I mean, it's
racket.
pretty fun.
It's a clown racket.
You know?
Yeah. You can find something interesting there.
Yeah.
Boom.
But yeah, so that was just my bit on the wood
I see.
handles. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
because
you-
I don't know how they make the rackets exactly, but I know most of it still, you can see right now a lot of like the company or brand, they still use the wood because wood material, they can take away the some vibration.
Yeah.
So you will feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Before, there's a company, they use a carbon fiber
Yeah.
to make the handle.
Yeah.
So there's a
Too much
difference.
resonance.
Yeah.
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 So
I mean, there's a reason wood is good. There's a reason it's...
that's why they're
Yeah.
You know,
from before. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure right now still like they change the material or nicer material like Victor has the freecore
freecore handle,
technology.
very
Yeah.
Do you like
controversial.
I'm stringing on the top part. I don't use the bottom part. So I mean, you know, right?
So dumb, bro. No, I mean,
Have you played with
I
it?
mean, there's,
I play with it. I'm to be honest, I don't feel like huge difference.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I heard some story from like the free core material. If you give it like too much pressure, they change the shape.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like-
That can happen. Well, because it's hollow,
yeah.
right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
never gonna have the same rigidity as just a block of wood.
I mean, I think it kind of tells a testament to like wood is the best option because they've looked at everything on a racket to change.
Yeah.
Fucking where to put the weight.
Yeah.
The different carbon fiber, like all this shit.
Wood
And they're
is
still using wood.
Wood is still used in the
Tennis
best
rackets.
instruments
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
In like
Cheaper. I don't know. The
yeah,
material.
yeah, and
probably
it's
not.
not that expensive too. And you know, even like
Because you know, I don't
Other
think this
sports.
cut from the original wood.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
You think they take a bunch of wood and they press it together?
I guess I don't know.
No, no,
I
no,
don't know
it-
because I don't know how to make rackets.
no, it's real blocks. Of
We'll
wood.
see.
It's not MDF.
I
It's
mean,
not-
you can find it.
It's not
people working
fiberboard.
in
No, it's
manufacturing.
like you because there's wood grain in it, right? It's real pieces of wood.
Somehow the Japanese have figured out how to manufacture wood grain.
Let's go. It's time.
That's
Yeah.
way too much effort, man. Okay, but this is off the record. We don't have to put this in the VOD, but I noticed something really funny the other day on my ESG. So I don't know if you guys know, but the wood handles sometimes change the weight. Like they drill into it, right, to make it lighter or heavier.
Oh, yeah.
I mean the bottom.
Yeah. So like if you take the end cap off, sometimes
Oh,
there'll
yeah.
be a hole, right?
So that's for like shittier rackets though, most of the time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but this is what I'm curious to find out because I got my Redson ESG and I was playing with it yesterday, and I was playing with it. And I'm like, something feels weird about this racket. And then I got off the court and I felt something slide.
Oh, weights inside.
So there might be a little
You
something
mean a handle? or
inside
something?
the handle, and it's a wood handle.
Yeah, might be cork or
So-
something.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes you can see some brand when you like open the bottom, right? You can see the how to call it, the clear thing, the silicone,
Oh.
the material, like soft material,
Oh.
like a rubber, whatever.
yeah,
the
Oh, like a,
material.
like a
For
bush,
shock-
like a
for shock
bushing.
Yes,
dampening, yeah.
so
Like a bushing,
usually
okay.
they put inside to avoid the vibration.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes after you swing and swing after
It comes
so many
loose.
times,
It
they
comes
come loose. So you can feel the
Gotta-
sound.
Okay,
You just
so-
like open the bottom and put it back, or
Yeah.
put a glue.
Put a
I think
glue,
you,
okay.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
be
All right,
okay.
that'll be a fun video. We're just,
Yeah.
Rip the end of cap.
look at my. It's like a fucking earplug in there or something.
But I think it would look like very close to an
Yeah,
earplug.
probably.
Yeah, and so
we'll
you
see.
can cut your racket, the resin racket,
What
first
the
generation, the second one, to see what exactly inside
the
happened.
fuck?
You see the hollow or the
Yeah.
foam
Okay,
there.
well, so
Here we
so
go.
I
If
actually
you break it, if you break it.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
so
if you break it.
I actually got that idea. I was at BBC
Really?
Redmond. Well, I was at BBC Redmond.
Okay.
And for a while, I've been thinking like, because a lot of people talk about there's like there's racket with hollow frame, racket
yeah.
with like the vibration dampening foam and
yeah.
material, and I want to see what that looks like.
Okay.
Right, but I don't want to break my racket. So whenever I'm at the BBC or whatever, one day I looked in the trash can. There was like 1,000 Z sticking out. I'm like, okay. So I grab it because it's someone's trash. So I took it home with the intent of taking a saw and cutting it open.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So one day I want to try to cut it open and see what's inside.
Okay.
I have a stack of broken rackets from Chutney
really?
if you want.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I have two Voltric 70 E tunes and two 77 Astro,
I
or Astro
know.
77 Pros.
I know.
One of those is yours.
I know. Give me that.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, this is Mori's racket. Here we go.
Yeah, which
That's not my that's my girlfriend's.
which rightfully should have been mine.
But you so graciously.
I know. I
love
mean, it's fine. Like I couldn't play at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I think we should do. Is there anything else, or we're about done? Did you look at the list?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Look at that list. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about that you think is important to stringing or badminton, important to you that we didn't talk about yet? Yeah, take your time. Very important question.
What do you think about pickleball?
No, okay,
Pickleball?
no, shut up. Shut up.
First of all, you need to change your groups.
Yeah, they don't. Pickleball people, they don't do their change your grip.
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
they don't use over
But
grips.
no. Even the badminton player or some tennis player, they don't change the
Oh,
groups.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. First of all, I want to say,
Disgusting.
please. Okay.
Change your
please.
fucking grips.
Change your
Please
grip,
change your
dude,
grips,
okay?
okay? And don't go for darker or exactly black color. I mean, you can go for black color, but same thing. Change your grips
Change your
often.
grips.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Change your grip.
Yeah.
Yes. As a stringer, sometimes you don't change your grips often. When you drop off your rackets, there's for stringing, we can feel, we can smell differently.
Yeah.
Okay? Please, think guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can feel like a different flavor. So much flavor. Yeah.
Call me out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Just to clarify,
You know what I mean.
You know,
You know what I mean.
flavor
what you
and
mean.
scent is the same in Chinese, so he's not saying literally to taste the racket. Like
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That is what he
saying, like,
means.
okay.
Yes.
No.
We used
not
to have
gonna lick-
wagers.
he's
We
not
never
gonna lick your
followed
racket.
through with this, but we used to have wagers back at the old shop, and we'd be like, "Hey, you want to lick?"
Oh my god.
You know what's happening is a different machine, right?
Yeah.
If the person string that racket at the first machine, you can smell them
the
from the
second.
last one.
Yeah.
Dude,
Also-
the grip is like the cheapest part of the
Yeah.
racket. Okay, so like why
Also, it's just
wouldn't
like-
you? It improves your game so much. Like you don't have to do this to yourself, right? Like you don't have to do it.
Just like
for
sanitary
$2.
reasons. If your grip has been on your racket for more than like a month,
Yeah.
just change
Like,
it.
if you take it off and if there are pieces stuck to underneath, it was on there way too long.
Yeah.
Okay, like there should never be any like little bits stuck.
If you think
On
grips
it.
are too expensive, just go to Eric's house and ask him for some. He'll donate some to you, just so you change your grips.
I mean, I'll donate the
you
ones
just
that
pay
I
some
don't
fee for
like,
that,
but it's just
Eric.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
compared to everything else, compared to the strings, compared to the racket itself,
Also,
so cheap.
PSA: if you bleed on your grips and you bring them for stringing,
That's a
you.
hazard. Okay?
You've seen before,
That is a
right?
hazard.
Like it has blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
You should just reject those. Like that's like
Well,
a
no. Sometimes you
biohazard,
get like
right?
a pile of rackets,
Uh-huh.
right? And then you don't notice like one of
Yeah.
them is like bloody,
Right.
and then you're stringing it. And you're
Well,
like,
I
this
mean,
is
I would
gross.
just call them and just be like,
I've cursed to like
Yeah.
I've cursed people out and be like, yo, dude,
that's
can't
disgusting.
do this.
It
This
is
gross.
disgusting. Yeah, exactly. God knows where they've been. Anyways,
Exactly.
yeah. So
I don't want your blood.
yeah, or just maybe you keep some like plastic wrap to just wrap it up before you do.
Yeah, but
And
then
also
that's
after,
wasting-
and also after
Put like
you're
a condom
playing,
on
after
there.
you're playing, I would not suggest just put it in your bag. Or even on
Let,
court.
let it air out. Dry,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can put it in your bag, but
leave
when
the
you're
bag
home,
open,
back
Leave
open.
it open, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
let it air out.
Yeah. Some of you guys put your shoes in your bag and you don't air them out
Yeah,
too.
that's
I know
even
that. Okay? I know some of you guys do that. I know some of you guys will put your sweaty socks in your bag. You won't air it out afterwards. That's disgusting. Okay? So not only that, take your sweaty clothes, your socks, even
Your shoes,
if it's
whatever, yeah.
even if your shoes are really soaked, take the insoles out.
Yeah, let's talk
Right?
about that
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah.
As a side note,
Air them out.
when you take off your badminton shoes, please don't just fucking take them off like this. Like, can people start actually like
Just undo the
like-
shoelaces.
undo them
It takes
nicely,
1 second.
loosen this up,
Takes 1
okay, and then nicely.
Takes 1 second.
Okay, because you're gonna stretch out the mouth
then
of your
don't
rack, and then you're
shove-
gonna roll
yeah,
your
don't
ankle,
put
and then
them
you're
in-
gonna cry
yeah.
after the mouth has been
And then
stretched
don't
open.
air them out at home.
And don't wear your fucking badminton shoes outside. I go
Don't
to
do that.
SPC sometimes, and I see the uncles walk in, and they come from the parking lot with their shoes on.
Yep, just dragging
me
your
so
little
angry.
micro rocks onto the court.
Yeah, the
Rocks.
tiny stuff,
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
court.
Yeah,
Dude, the uncles especially.
Yeah.
They need to get it together.
But you can wear your old badminton shoes outside. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's
when
fine.
playing,
Bring
when
them
playing,
onto the
change
court.
it
Don't
to
don't bring
right.
don't bring outside inside.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not for you. It's for everybody else.
Okay, so we got distracted. Okay, was
Good,
there
good.
actually anything?
Take it easy, guys.
Sorry.
Was
I
there
just get
actually
pretty mad.
anything? So you said change your grips. Okay, is there anything else important that you want to tell people?
Yes, well, we probably will run in the shop, whatever. But because right now the business is running with my wife and I, right? So we hope in this area, if the tournament there as the streaming service aside, like on-site streaming service. So right now only like a big event for US Open, Junior National, or whatever they provide, whatever the streaming service, like on-site streaming service. So even right now, there's like so many tournaments, right? Even in Seattle, like whatever, Boboka, Washington Open, Washington Close, whatever, so many tournaments. I hope there's like the streamer aside, because they can help the player. If the string broke the same right, then they can get the rackets strong right away. I would say that's good because they can feel what exactly the professional feel is. Yeah.
It's definitely nice playing tournaments where there's a stringer because if you
Mishitting or something happened.
especially in tournaments, I think you play like tighter a little bit.
Yeah, kind of more likely to.
Yeah.
You can just play worry free unless you have 50 rackets, which is
Yeah.
not everyone has
Yeah,
that.
even though they don't, ask us for streaming at a tournament, it's fine. The other streamer can help. I would say that's the good thing. That exactly what us want to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that's
So-
good. They can improve all the, badminton or whatever tournament the community can grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to link stuff, I guess, where people can find Sean?
You can find Sean on on Instagram, Facebook, and his website
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll link those in the description. Put them on the screen, whatever.
Love all play.
Yeah, love all play.
Level play, you need to add a stringing. Otherwise, something like a movie, a Korean movie.
Love all
or,
play
yeah,
stringing.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
I'll
a
play
there's an
stringing.
anime.
Yeah, this is an anime
So
or,
bad.
Yeah,
or
okay, don't
movie
worry about
will
that.
pop out.
Yeah,
So
no,
bad,
this anime is better. Anyways,
This
Love all play stringing business website. Go check them out if you haven't heard of them. And they can, you have your shop here right here in Redmond, which people can come to. Ours are always posted on their Facebook group and Instagram.
Yeah, if you have any question, just can just PM me or just ask us, and we try to our best to answer your question, anything. Yeah.
Right now, I think most clubs have usually like a 4 to 8 day wait for rackets.
Yeah.
Like what's the typical
And your
wait time for
turnaround is
Our turnarounds like we guarantee 48 hours.
2 days.
Guarantee,
Yeah.
The latest like it'd be 48 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So very fast turnaround.
And then what's the average for you guys? 24 hours?
No, like 24 or less.
Oh, 24 less?
Yeah, 24
Okay.
less. But depends.
Yeah.
Because last month my wife and I, we won the U.S. Open Junior National, right? When we're back, that day,
So busy.
we received 40 piece of rackets.
Oh,
one
God.
day, in one day,
Yeah.
40 piece. So
crazy.
I can guarantee you like everything's like within 24 hours. But we
Yeah.
try our best. We try our best.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah.
Normally very quick
Yeah,
turnaround.
but
They're
we
pretty
still
quick.
guarantee, even
Yeah.
the 40 piece of rackets, we guarantee 48 hours.
Yeah.
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 They'll get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for your time, and thanks very much for everything you do with your business. I think that's really great for the scene of
community.
badminton here in the Seattle area.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully, this can encourage other people to be passionate about stringing, be passionate about their own strings, take better care of their equipment, right? For the players out there, by looking for people who are passionate about stringing, and also by changing their grips.
Yeah, change your fucking grips.
Take it easy. Chill, Mori, chill. Mori, chill.
All right, we're gonna call it a day because Maury needs to go to therapy.
Change your grips. Air out your shoes. If I see you play, put your shoes in your bag.
Or
you go
smell
home.
you if he smells you.
If I smell, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw hands, dude. It's people need to be
This has
stopped.
been Shuttle Couch. Join us next time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.